Hello, Terry Scott here, the ABC consultant. A for advocacy, B for branding, C for cash flow. Let's talk a little bit about cash flow today. Reducing spending creates cash flow. Well, first, let me explain that I think we need to treat our life like a business and treat our business like a life. There's so many parallels, especially if you're an entrepreneur, you're the owner of a business. So if you're bringing in money, you're going to be forced to cut your spending. Oh, if you're not bringing in money, you're going to be forced to cut your spending because you won't have that money to spend. So that pretty much takes care of itself. But now all of this thing about money is more of a mindset thing than it is a physical thing. Money isn't what's in your hand, it's what's in your head and how you use it. So first, stop spending money in your life and in your business. You don't spend money. Stop it. Don't do that anymore. Never spend a dime, okay? Invest it. So every dollar that leaves your hand, think about where it's going to be going. That's what a millionaire mindset is, a billionaire mindset is. That dollar, we think about what it's going to get us right now, but we need to think about what it's going to get us tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So what does somebody like Robert Kiyosaki think about reducing spending as a means to increase cash flow? And again, advisors will tell you this. Well, he says it's incredibly lazy advice. It's safe advice for the so-called advisor because it sounds logical and it won't cause any flack for the advisor. It's lazy because the advisor doesn't have to think. Well, guess what? If the advisor isn't thinking and the business owner isn't thinking, who's thinking? So again, we have these things thrown out at us like, oh, just cut back on spending. Cut back, live under your means and everything else. Well, pretty soon you'll be living under a bridge. No, when you cut expenses, you're cutting into your cash flow. You need inflow. You need outflow. You need to outflow. Outflow is part of flowing too. So what you need to do is you need to learn. You need to tweak your methods and then try again. Part of failing is learning. So it's okay. Just don't fail more than you learn and win. So when you do something right, do more of that. When you do something that isn't working, do less of that. So it's really best to have a mentor or an advisor that actually thinks. And somebody that's already done this so that you can pay this person so that they can tell you what works and what doesn't work so you don't have to make all the mistakes, right? So anyway,